Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Conga. Huge thanks to Conga and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Conga reached out asking for a deck led by Doc Aurlock, Grizzled Genius, and I was more than happy to help. If you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate the support, and if you like the deck list, consider sharing this video as well. Doc Aurlock, Grizzled Genius is a 2-mana, 2/3 legendary bear druid who makes it so that casting spells from our graveyard or exile costs 2 less to cast, and plotting cards from our hand also costs 2 less to cast. Part of the reason I was excited for this commander was the idea of a Simic legend who feels Simic, but isn't about cloning or landfall triggers. So we'll want to plot cards and maybe even foretell some. Adventures would also be a good idea. But mostly, we want shenanigans. Before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard is always innovating, and recently they've unveiled their new Druidic Secrets boulders. Turn your deck box into a mystical place. These gorgeous boulders come in a variety of colors and patterns, like this lavender-colored one, celebrating the movements of the planets. Study the future so you too can be prepared with the new Druidic Secrets boulder. Pick one up from your local game store, or order one from Amazon. Link down below. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. One last announcement before we get into our video. In addition to streaming on Twitch, I'll be dual streaming on a new YouTube channel as well. Check out Gaming with Danon if you want to catch me live. Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Misty Rainforest, Verdant Catacombs, Scalding Tarn, Breeding Pool, Rejuvenating Springs, Dreamroot Cascade, Hinterland Harbor, Edge Maze, Rimewood Falls, Tangled Islet, Yavimaya Coast, Bark Channel Pathway, Vine Glimmer Snarl, Simic Growth Chamber, Myriad Landscape, Otawara Soaring City, Boseiju Who Endures, Scavenger Grounds, 10 forests, and 9 islands make up the land base for this deck. Beanstalk Giant, Beanstalk Worm, Spring Mind, Deep Reconnaissance, Path to the Festival, Root Coil Creeper, Virtue of Strength, Vengeful Regrowth, Rosethorn Acolyte, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Cultivate, Kodama's Reach, and Sage of the Beyond help us to ramp out and stay ahead of the curve. Make Your Own Luck, Outcaster Trailblazer, Lock and Load, Plan the Heist, Step Between Worlds, Reason Believe, Deep Analysis, Echo of Eons, Otherworldly Gaze, Quiet Speculation, Scour All Possibilities, Tracker's Instinct, Kellen Inquisitive Prodigy, Tempest Heart, Tunkali Hunter, Young Blue Dragon, and Behold the Multiverse help us to dig through our deck and keep our hands full. Commit Memory, Emerald Dragon, Horned Lockwhale, Sapphire Dragon, Stormkeld Vanguard, Sword Coast Serpent, Negate, Counterspell, Return to Nature, Naturalize, Beast Within, and Saw It Coming help us to keep our opponents in line. Illithid Harvester and Cyclonic Rift help us to reset the board as needed. Fibblethip Lost on the Range, Jace Reawakened, Outlaw Stitcher, Railway Brawler, Slickshot Lockpicker, Visage Bandit, Mouth Feed, Archmage's Newt, Cackling Counterpart, Croaking Counterpart, Lear Disciple of the Drowned, Lovestruck Beast, and Battle Mammoth make up the core of our deck, and how we plan on winning. Supporting our plan, we're also running Mass Diminish and Virtue of Knowledge. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 53 mana sources split between 39 lands and 15 pieces of ramp. A little high, but we've got a lot of multi-purpose cards, so it's fine. 17 pieces of card advantage, 12 pieces of interaction, 2 board wipes, 3 pieces of graveyard hate in Commit Memory, Scavenger Grounds, and Echo of Eons. No sudden I win cards other than a well-timed Cyclonic Rift. So the deck is mostly built around the idea of value and shenanigans. Not only can we cast most of our spells twice, we can cast most of them for cheap, which is what I was going for with this deck. Lots of shenanigans, a bit of control, and then, when the time is right, we beat people down with dragons and serpents. Magic as Garfield intended. Are you building a Doc Aurlock Grizzled Genius Commander deck? What theme are you going for? Any secret deck techs? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. For only $25, you too can have a Commander video built at your request. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Squishy, Brett, Roxy, Sean, Pob Zombie, Mark, Borgie, Nazwin, Pedro, Midge, Alix, Alex, Julio, Valeri, Conga, Ignis, RJ, Aaron, Chris, Robert, and Joel. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.